All right, Shalom, Shalom. It's Yahweh Kanan coming in from Fort Judah, Fort Worth, Fort Judah. Want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone. And salutation to all the Akims and Aquas that's pushing the truth. I'm on 10th and Lamar, downtown Fort Worth. And as you can see, you know, we got a lot of things going on down to the last couple of weeks of the year of prophecy. And as you can see, we already seeing what's going on. You still have that Russia with Crimea. You also have Bush. You have Trump with the terrorist acts, and those statistics and waves are coming back to America. Why this motherfucker ain't acting like? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I gotta battle the elements out there. I gotta battle the elements. I'm trying to get my damn phone to work. Okay, we in motion. So yeah, as you can see, you have wars and rumors of wars happening. You have Trump and his administration, which they showed 2 weeks ago, was literally arguing at the White House. And I said to myself, I wonder if any motherfucker like really like watching this. Like, what is they doing arguing at the goddamn White House? Like literally, him and the Democrats arguing at the White House. And not only do you have that going on, but you also have Christmas Eve, which is today. This motherfucker ain't working, which I don't know why. But anyways, you got Christmas Eve, which is today, which, you know, Elder Torah, you know, he basically was telling us, you know, it's time to go back to the basics. We got a lot of new upstarts who coming into this, making it seem like it's something new, or they found something new, which this ain't nothing new. So, you know, as for me, I'm gonna start off. Well, I got the light still going, so I don't know what's up with this. I was trying to get it on my camera, but but like I was saying, you know, Elder Torah said back to the basics, and I understand what he mean by back to the basics. So I picked the subject. Seeing today is Christmas Eve, and tomorrow is Christmas, which y'all gonna be celebrating, which is nothing but the celebration of Nimrod. But I'm gonna actually let the scriptures and my document tell y'all. It's called Evil Holidays, for those of y'all who don't know. And due to this Evil Holidays, Christmas is in here, and I'm gonna show you where the origin of Christmas came from. Okay. Don't do it. Oh, that's my back. Okay, so let's go into Christmas. I told you I got a battle of elements. Got paper blowing everywhere, all kind of shit. Okay, so let's go into the origins of Christmas. And Christmas was celebrated by pagan sun worshipers for thousands of years, before the Messiah was even born. It all started during the building of the Tower of Babel, right? Babylonian worship. Nimrod supervised and orchestrated and was called the sun god and worshipped as such. To end this worship, Nimrod's uncle Shem, Noah's elder son, which is goddamn lie, killed Nimrod and cut his body into small pieces, then scattered his body parts across the land. But you know what? For those of y'all that's into that black conscience or black power or black Nubian, all that shit, black conscience, it show you how they piggyback everything off the Bible. If the Bible's supposed to be plagiarized off of they book, then why do they stories need to incorporate the people from our book, like Shem, Noah's older son? Like, why? See, them the questions you gotta ask yourself, but that's the shit you don't supposed to know. Which, hold on. flying. Use my shit. Hold on 1 second. Which, let me show y'all something real quick. Cause see, they gonna bring up Shem in this story and go right into our shit, but we plagiarize off of them. That don't make no sense. All right, let's get this Isaiah. This Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies. See, that's how we know that the Bible is a supernatural, spiritual book, and the #1 book over all books in the world. Because the one thing the Bible have in it that the rest of the books don't have is called prophecies. So it say, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies. None shall want her mate, meaning you can't go find the RFID chip in another book. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go, like I can just use my sign for instance. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna read about no another book that got the RFID chip in it, which is right here. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gon', which is right here. See that? This the mark of the beast. You know, this is what you will never find in any other book ever written about. Y'all see it? You know what I'm saying? You will never find the true image of Yahweh Shah like this, and it's speaking about this guy as a falsehood. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments that was given to our people on what to do and what not to do, they doing it. Martin Luther King is in there. That's how you know that you can't make no book with this. You know what I'm saying? Alexander the Great is in the Apocrypha. Philip the Macedonian is in the Apocrypha. Who else is in there? The Maccabees is in there. These are Darius. Artaxerxes is in there. Who else is in there? Alexander the Four Generals is in there. You know, the Assyrian Empire, secular history is in there. See that? Now what other, the internet is in there. Everything that we was gonna be doing in Sodom and Gomorrah and this place being the way it is today is in that book. You can't get all of those. See, that ain't no coincidence, because you ain't finna coincidence no other book like that. No other book is finna be a coincidence that all those situations is in there. Martial law, insurrection, race riots, pestilence, wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, the uprising of the people, the devaluing of the American money and the economic chaos in this world. All that is in the scripture. That's why you can't make no book with this. That's why we can come out here and the only thing y'all can tell us is, well, what do you think? Or, well, I want to hear what the book got to say. What do you have to say? So this Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it has commanded, and his spirit has gathered them. Who is that? The prophets. The prophets like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Zechariah, Haggai. You know what I'm saying? Which us Akims today, which Yahweh Shah put his spirit on us, man, to come out here and to do what you see today. We've been ordained. Okay, and he has cast the lot for them, and his hand has divided it unto them by lines. That's why I'm reading line by line. Even from generation to generation shall they dwell therein. Right, so if Moses and Aaron and those great men, Zerubbabel, is my ancestors, then don't you think if we living in the end of the world, I was going to see? So what I'm doing today is prophetic. This was written about that we was going to come out here and do this. See that? Just let me get that. This Acts 2:16. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And this shall come to pass in the last days. So what time is we living in? We living in the end of days. We living in the end of mankind. Esau. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young man shall see visions, and your old man shall dream dreams. Right, that's why y'all having these dreams of the end of the world, or significant things on what we speaking on out here on these highways and byways. For all you people. And on my servants and on my handmaids will I pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heavens above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. See that? And that's going into what? The ICBM missiles. Because what's next? The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. And this shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So that's another thing. So you can't play this, I'm just an Israelite or Yah. Or I know I'm Israelite. No, what name is you coming up? His name is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. His name is not united in Christ. See that? So you can't play this. We making his name the doctrine. His name is the goddamn doctrine. Yahweh Shah is the scripture. John 6:63. What the hell is you talking about? But Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is putting his spirit on his men, and we out here proclaiming the truth, man. That's why I'm out here about this evil ass holiday. Now let me go back into it. See that? Because they want to make Shem with this story, but then want to say we plagiarize they text. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Nigga, my question is, why the fuck Noah's son is in y'all text if we plagiarize? Okay. Okay, Nimrod, Uncle Shem, Noah's elder son, killed Nimrod and cut his body into small parts and scattered his body parts across the land. Now, this is the storyline or the philosophy behind this Nimrod and Isis and Shem and shit. Ishtar or Easter, see that? Ishtar is Easter because Ishtar is a Babylonian god, which, matter of fact, let me get it so y'all can see the shit. Y'all want to just be talking. Let's edify. The apostle said, let's see if I got it. He said back to the basics, right? Let's see if I got Ishtar in here. Let's go back to the basics. Ishtar, Ish-I. Here we come. Let's get Ishtar real quick. See if she is. I'm trying to see if they got a picture of her so y'all can see before I speak about her. Which is what IST, I guess. Ooh, I don't think they got no image of her in here. Yeah, they don't have no image of her. Let me pull up on my phone. I thought they had an image in this. I didn't But if I pull it up on my phone, that should have come straight up. Watch this. Watch the bitch come straight up. There's a reason why I say Easter. Same God. Ishtar. Ishtar.
According to Britannica.com, Ishtar is the Akkadian counterpart of the West Semitic goddess Astarte.
See? Ishtar. Akkadian counterpart of the Western Semitic goddess Ashtoreth, an important goddesses in the Sumerian pantheon, came to be identified with Ishtar, but it's uncertain whether Semitic one thing you're gonna learn about her is, I'm trying to get the picture. Why it ain't showing the picture? There she go. Come on, bitch. There she go. Ishtar. See. Lady goddess, you know, representing with the owl. Also, she a goddess of many breasts. I don't know why they didn't have it on there. They should have had it, but it showed like she have many breasts. And that's why it equivalates her to Easter, because Easter is what? They said that Ishtar used to come down on the Nile River and reproduce all these eggs and help the harvest of the Nile grow for the crocodiles and for their wheat and all that shit, grain and rice and all that. So that's what they said Ishtar was. So that's the equivalent today. So all they did is put a spin to it. So that same Ishtar is that same Babylonian deity, that the same shit you worshiping today, which is Christ, which is really his mother, Ishtar. Okay, let me keep going. Which is, so this is Nimrod, mother Ishtar. But you really worshiping Nimrod. Ishtar, or Easter, also known by her biblical name,